The UFC has had many outfit changes over the years, and today we'll be talking about them, from the early days of the UFC to now the current. So we'll be breaking down this into 4 parts. What comes with a UFC outfit, what kind of shorts UFC fighters have, gloves for UFC fighters, and groin protection. So what comes with the UFC outfit? The attire for mixed martial arts is rather simple. The fighter must wear simply a pair of shorts, open finger gloves, a mouth guard, groin protection for men, and protective chest gear for women. Multiple types of shorts. Contestants must wear commission-approved shorts, including board shorts, Viking shorts, Valtudo shorts, kickboxing shorts, and any other MMA-approved shorts. So now let's talk about the 6 colorways in the UFC shorts. There are 6 colorways in the UFC shorts. They come in as red, yellow, blue, green, black, and white. While they cannot secure extra sponsorship deals for their shorts, they can customize them to suit better their fighting style. Only UFC champions cannot change the color of their shorts. So now let's talk about the gloves. The commission must be approved for open finger gloves for fighters. The weight of the protective gloves must be between 4 and 6 ounces. With permission, larger gloves may be worn. The promoter is required to provide gloves. MMA athletes are not permitted to provide their own to prevent injury. The knuckle area must have at least 1 inch of cushioning. So now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about the history of UFC outfits. In the beginning, you could really wear anything you ever wanted, from Royce Gracie's iconic gi to Art Jimerson's one-handed boxing glove, to Ken Shamrock's Speedos and Telia Tuli's Polynesian skirt. They even allowed shoes inside the octagon, but with one exception. If you wear shoes, you're not allowed to kick. But on April 3rd, 2001, what would eventually become known as the Unified Rules of MMA, established by the New Jersey State Athletic Control Board, new rules addressing what would be acceptable to wear in combat were included in the long list of rule changes that were proposed. As a result, the only acceptable fighting gear was a shirt, open finger gloves, a mouth guard, and groin protection, a strategy used to assure fighters' safety and fairness. Most of the main US promoters, especially the UFC, accepted these restrictions right away, and this period gave a rise to some of the most iconic, recognizable attire ever seen in sports. From the iconic Chuck Liddell Iceman shorts to Tito Ortiz's Flame trunks, this was a time where fighters were allowed to have sponsors on their shorts, which financially speaking would help them, such as John Jones' Nike swoosh on his shorts. The amount of money given to these fighters for their sponsors was never revealed, but I would certainly think it must have helped them a lot. So let's take a look at boxing. An article done by BusinessInsider.com on April 20th, 2015, Repicom says the limited space available on fighters' apparel is also being snapped up by advertisers. Manny Pacquiao's shorts alone will carry sponsorships worth approximately $2.3 million, generated by 6 brands. On July 6, 2015, in an effort to promote the sport in a more professional light, the promotion chose to impose a contentious uniform policy in collaboration with the sports company Reebok. However, this further constrained athletes by prohibiting personal branding and endorsements on fight gear. Reebok provided fighters with additional funding in place of individual sponsor stipends, ranging from $2,500 to $40,000 for each bout, based on tenure and championship status. Personally, I think this was a terrible idea that they added. Aside from fighters probably losing millions of dollars in sponsors, the fighters' gear now looks very depressing and has no personality to it, and is just corporate-like. While fewer well-known athletes received a small salary raise as a result, former UFC middleweight Vitor Belfort said the deal ultimately cost him millions of dollars, and former bantamweight champion Miesha Tate allegedly earned $20,000 to $25,000 more each match prior to their agreement. Since the signing of this agreement and the new deal that they recently signed with Venom in 2021, competitors have been restricted to wearing only the official sponsors of the UFC. Another thing that got fans and fighters upset is the spelling mistakes. I know what you guys are probably thinking. Oh, why are you so concerned about what they wear? They should be focused on fighting, not what they're wearing. And I agree. But the point is, these people are literally knocking each other out and hurting themselves. The least the UFC can do is get them a pair of shorts or even gloves that they like. And it would be cool to even have more customizations on them, or at least allow fighters to have sponsors on their shorts, so UFC fighters won't have to just rely on getting paid by the UFC. But not all hope is lost. Bryce Mitchell has been able to stray away from the one-size-fits-all model. Among the fighters on the current roster, received a set of camouflage shorts thanks to a collaboration between and Real Tree Camo. This is a historic step that has given a new rise under the unified policies in place. Let me know what you guys think. Should fighters be allowed to have sponsors and customizations on their shorts? Or do you guys like the way it is? Let me know in the comments below. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and peace.